I was going to go on a walking tour of Leigh with somebody, there's a great amount of spaces we could go, whether that be kind of just a walk down Bradshawgate. I mean, many people, when they go to Bradshawgate, it's head down and just walking straight through the town centre. But if you just look up, you can, that rich kind of heritage that we've got is there. It's just the shop fronts need replacing, really. But there's beautiful buildings, the Barclays Bank, which is a beautiful limestone building, and then of course the Town Hall. But I suppose my favourite will be the Turnpike, which is just a gorgeous example of kind of brutalist architecture. There's an amazing amount of buildings out there, it's beautiful.
I like how the town hall's been done up. It's something new, it's something different, and like you get to learn the history of Leigh, not just see for yourself what's here now.
The library is special to me because it's got a lot of books on ancient history, which is something not only do I find interesting, but something I've studied and I'm currently studying, so it's been very useful.
I come to Leigh to do my shopping on the retail park. The amenities they have, the sports village, the music lessons that my daughter has are next to none, and I can't get these in Wigan. And that's the reason that I come to Leigh. I think Leigh's a great place.
Definitely the coffee bar in Bradshawgate. I feel at home with Patrick and Linda. They make you feel like family again. It's just that kind of warm and cosy feel. Yeah, you don't go in there to sit in a quiet corner on your own. You go in there for a conversation, a good chat. Yeah, and it does just feel like being at home. Definitely heartwarming. Yeah.
The house that we lived in was built hundreds of years ago, and it's where the miners lived, like some of the miners, and it's near where they actually mined, and it's become like a bridge, like they've made it a bridge for people to walk over. There's been like paintings, well, by professional graffiti artists with the history of Leigh on it.
We really do have a strong heritage. We miners, mill workers, pit brow lasses. We kind of like the people are kind of like hewn from coal and cut from cotton, really. And it's that industrial heritage that is really strong within Leigh. But even more than that, it's kind of like the people, because we endure, we're strong. Yeah, I mean, living in Leigh most of my life, there's challenges that we face, and there's some really serious challenges that this town faces. But we keep going, we don't give up, and we've always got a smile and a kind word.
What do I love about Leigh? I love the fact that the people are quite opinionated, in a sense that they love Leigh themselves and shout loud and proud about it. And I've become like that myself after 30 years of living here. I've become one of them people who shout loud and proud about Leigh.
Where do you like going, Noah?
Lilford Park.
Lilford Park. You like coming here to the mill though as well, don't you? Yeah, you do your cups and stuff here. I love going to the parks where it's nice and quiet and green.
The diversity. I mean, so many people with so many backgrounds were from all over the world.
The Building Preservation Trust was formed 2013, a group of local like-minded people who just wanted to save the mill and the engine, and they did that because it was in quite a state of disrepair, and it's ongoing. Basically, we're always looking for volunteers because we want to save our town's heritage and our town's history.
Spinners Mill is a wonderful space. It offers so much. There's something for everybody. Heritage, arts, culture, education. The opportunity to bring the cinema here was too good an opportunity to miss. We had to be on board with what was happening here at Spinners Mill. And I think what it offers people is, no matter what your interests are, it's here at Spinners Mill. It's affordable spaces that give you an opportunity. If you've got an idea, See if it can work by trying it out at Spinners Mill. If you've got a small business idea, social enterprise, you name it, bring it here.
And there is a community of like-minded people who want to use the mill for whatever purpose. We've got units upstairs to create funding in order to keep the revenue going for the mill.
My space here at Lee Spinners Mill is based within Creative Spin Studios. I'm a freelance artist and I do a lot of pet portraits and animal illustrations. So I've got a company called Heart Community CIC where we do art education for young people. I'm a trained art teacher, been working as an art teacher for about 18 years.
Well, I come to Spinners Mill every Saturday morning. My daughter has a music lesson in the mill, and while she's having the music lesson, I come to the cafe and have my breakfast.
We come here, we do clubs, there's all sorts of clubs that go on, so there'll be something for everybody. Like during the summer we do it outside in the Bale store, so there's lots of greenery in the plants and that by the pond, and then we come in here and we do it in the winter. So I do like my clubs. We actually last time we was here, the lady from the Heritage Centre told us the garden what we'd done up had won an award. Well, it had helped the mill get a higher award because they got a level 4 last year, and then with us doing our gardening bit they got a level 5 from the RHS Bridgewater. Well, that was nice.
And why shouldn't we be proud of the place we're from or the place that we live? It's very important that you put your place on the map. And I think we've done that with Lee Film, definitely. We're on a national map for film, and we called ourselves Lee Film because that's who we are and that's what we're about and that's where we're from.
I think this is a project that's been started that hasn't quite been done this way before. I think previously when buildings have been developed, it's been kind of top down, so that there's been large pots of money, large funding, and businesses have, supported them, and then they've been developed. Whereas this has purely been done from the heart. Basically, it's been done because the people of the town want to save it. They want to help create something which for our future generations can see what life and times was like. It's not just the mill, it's just local history as well. To see how people lived back in the day, their ancestors basically, and to actually get a feel for the building and the mill and what the ancestors went through in those days during the Industrial Revolution and how hard times were. And basically they can get that feel here.